It just occurred to me that the best way to fend off ignorance is by breaking a stereotype. Now, we have to ask ourselves, why does a stereotype exist? Well, a stereotype exists because someone along the line was too tired to judge someone based on their individual skills, attributes, distinguishing personality traits, and characteristics. Instead, they put them in a rapidly overflowing, categorically organized, library-esque container that arrogantly believes that it can contain the vastness of the universe. Why put the spices of life in a box and sit on it while it jostles and lurches underneath? Why not pour them from a glass chalice into a ceiling fan and let them find their own spaces to coexist amongst our senses? That can be our reality, even though, reality doesn't technically exist. It's really more of just a widely accepted illusion. And when somebody strays from that illusion, it's not because they're insane, it's just a person saying to themselves that they value their own opinion enough not to conform to the norm. I think it's time that we embrace diversity as a whole and bring back the handmade bowls with the beautiful flaws that have marred themselves into the perfection of a free-flowing chaos. I can feel the neutrons and electrons in everything. This electricity piques my eccentricities, and I am free. Was there always this much room in the world? Yes. Yes, there has been, and despite all my rage, I'm still just a rat in a cage. You realize that the lock is actually just for show, and I could have left a lifetime ago. It makes me think, were the contents of Pandora's box freedom? I mean, think about it. After all, the story was written by a person who grew up in a society. It could be argued that what came out of the box was simply the demise of a structured capitalist-type agenda, and the story itself serves the same purpose as the lock. Now, who mass-produces books? People with money. Who's got money? Usually capitalists. No accusations here, but if I get hit by a car on the way home, we all know what happened. Now, if we can recognize a story for what it is, and it is a subjective opinion from a mind connected to the collective minds of a widely accepted illusion, then we may begin to change perspective. So let's try it, okay? Let's do a little Axis and Allies role play. Devil's advocate for the sake of understanding the bigger picture, stepping back from the life-size canvas to realize that the gigantic glowing orb that you've been staring at your entire life is just a very, very tiny speck in the exquisite and masterfully immortalized skyline of Vincent van Gogh's Starry Night. What an enormous reality we can share if we would only knock down the cubicle walls and let our worlds bleed into each other like paint from cans that have forgotten their purpose. Maybe then when we see that color is more beautiful in the form of a rainbow, all colors happily flowing from one pot of gold to the next, wherever it may be. Happy because we're all in it together and no one is getting left behind. So you know what? Fuck yeah, I'm carving a key in the shape of a word so you can join me. Free to be me. And you know what? That's cool because I can be anybody that I want to be, but I don't be anybody but me. Can't you see I am C because I want to be free? Come on everybody, get up and get down with me. Freestyle, when I'm up, I want it all. Welcome back, y'all. It's a party, so I'm up on. I pull your punches back and let your guard fall down. I promise that you ain't gonna drown because I'm a rap guy and a motherfucker on the side. This is my town and it's legal frown and I can say so because I wear a motherfucking tiara. Girl, is it just me or is Pandora's box all stuffy and crusty and shit? Fuck that. Hashtag over it. Hashtag ain't nobody got time for that shit. Shit. FML, no FT. Fuck that life. Am I right or am I right?